Imagine the tension in the skies above Alaska, where American fighter jets leap into action to confront Russian warplanes buzzing dangerously close. It's a stark reminder of the fragile peace in our global neighborhood. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these aerial encounters mere routine exercises, or calculated provocations designed to test the limits of international patience? Stick around, because this story dives deep into the latest incident and the broader implications that could reshape how we view superpower standoffs. By Tucker Reels, editor. Tucker Reels serves as CBSNews.com's foreign editor, stationed in the CBS News London bureau. He's been with CBS News since 2006, bringing a wealth of experience from his prior roles at the Associated Press in Washington, D.C. and London. Read full bio. September 25th, 2025, 5:11 a.m. EDT. CBS News. As Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy cautions that Russian leader Vladimir Putin aims to broaden the conflict, US military forces sprang into action on Wednesday. Fighter jets were deployed to recognize and intercept 4 Russian aircraft operating near Alaska, according to a statement from the North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD. The Russian planes involved were 2 Tu-95 long-range strategic bombers and 2 Su-35 fighter jets, all flying within the Alaskan Air Defense Identification Zone, ADIZ. For those new to this concept, the ADIZ is essentially a designated area of international airspace that borders US and Canadian territories. It's not sovereign airspace, meaning countries don't own it, but it's monitored closely for security reasons. Think of it like a buffer zone around a home. You might not own the street, but you still want to know who's walking by to ensure everything stays safe. In response, NORAD launched an E-3 early warning and control aircraft paired with 4 F-16 fighter jets and 4 KC-135 tanker planes to verify and intercept the Russian aircraft within the Alaskan ADIZ. This kind of activity from Russian forces in the ADIZ isn't uncommon and isn't deemed an immediate danger, but experts see it as part of a pattern of flights that appear to probe the readiness of the US and its NATO allies. And this is the part most people miss. These incidents aren't isolated. Just days earlier, authorities in Denmark were probing mysterious large drones that approached Copenhagen Airport on Tuesday and Wednesday, causing disruptions to air traffic. Danish police described the operators as a capable actor, hinting at sophisticated involvement. Meanwhile, across Europe, heightened vigilance persists due to Russia's ongoing invasion of Ukraine. For instance, on September 9th, Polish and NATO allied aircraft downed Russian drones that had ventured into Polish airspace. Then, 10 days later, Estonia reported multiple Russian fighter jets breaching its airspace. This Alaskan episode occurred roughly a month after a strikingly similar event, where US jets were again scrambled for an interception. Back in late August, NORAD spotted and monitored a Russian military reconnaissance plane within the ADIZ, following 3 prior interceptions of the same type of aircraft in the region over just a few days. Flashback to September 2024, when NORAD released gripping footage of a Russian jet soaring perilously close, within mere feet of NORAD planes off Alaska's coast. At the time, a US general condemned the pilot's behavior as unsafe, unprofessional, and a risk to everyone involved. To clarify for beginners, the ADIZ acts as a protective layer, mandating that all aircraft in that space be promptly identified to safeguard national security. Importantly, none of these recent situations have led to Russian warplanes crossing into actual US or Canadian airspace. But let's stir the pot a bit. Some analysts argue these flights are innocent training missions, while others whisper they're deliberate taunts to gauge NATO's response. Could Russia be flexing its muscles to distract from the Ukraine war? Or is this a sign of deeper geopolitical gamesmanship? It's a debate worth having. Do you see these intercepts as essential defenses or unnecessary escalations? Share your thoughts in the comments. Are we witnessing the start of a new Cold War or just routine posturing? We'd love to hear your take. Warfighter jets, Ukraine, Donald Trump, Russia, Vladimir Putin, Alaska, NATO, Canada, Tucker Reels. Tucker Reels is CBSNews.com's foreign editor, based in the CBS News London bureau. He has worked for CBS News since 2006, prior to which he worked for the Associated Press in Washington, D.C. and London.